6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with the chance for snowflakes across the viewing area. Kelly Slifka and a look at the radar on this chilly May 1st. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, happy May Day. We are talking about a little bit of snow mixing in areas to the north. Might be hitting the Sun Prairie area, maybe the north side of Madison this morning. You see some of this blue showing up. Most of it is up to the north and east, and actually they're seeing some of that accumulate as you get toward the Fox Cities and then up toward Green Bay. Right now, Madison fairly quiet, but you can see some of that starting to move out of Columbia County into northwest or northeastern parts of Dane County this morning. 40 right now in Madison's 34, only in Juneau, 41 in Janesville, 40 currently in Monroe. Basically, most of the precipitation, mainly rain, but a little bit of snow mixed in this morning, falling from Madison areas to the east. So basically east of I-39 throughout the morning hours. Later this afternoon, a lot of this should be moving on to the east, but we still can't rule out a shower going into tomorrow. Looking at those winds out of the northwest, up there at 20 miles per hour later today.
All right, thank you, Kelly. You look here at some video out of Rhinelander, Wisconsin. They got a couple inches of snow over the weekend. They could get some more today. Over the season, it's been particularly snowy in the Northwoods. Rhinelander's gotten 90 inches of snow on this season. That's the most they've gotten in over 6 years.
We have your full forecast coming up in the next few minutes, but we do want to remind you to get up-to-the-minute updates on weather in your area by downloading the First Warn Weather and Traffic app from your app store.
Well, that black bear that's been sighted around Madison still in town this morning. The latest update comes from the Next Door app that says the bear was in the neighborhood, the Meadowood neighborhood yesterday. So officials want you to be cautious if you're going out by yourself or with pets in that area. If you do see the bear, don't approach it, don't run. Make a lot of noise if it gets near you. You also want to keep your garbage cans, bird feeders, and other food indoors. And you might want to think about keeping your pets inside. The Madison Police Department believes the bear will leave the area soon. You want to stay with Channel 3000 here or on the app as we update you on the bear's locations through official statements.
The cars are clear and a federal investigation is underway in a train derailment outside La Crosse. It happened in DeSoto, Wisconsin. Emergency management from the area says no hazardous materials leaked during the crash. 4 crew members were hurt, but not seriously.
Marshall police say a domestic dispute led to a nearly 3-hour standoff with officers. Authorities say they were called to Evergreen Boulevard just before 5 p.m. yesterday, where a man told them he had a gun. A Dane County Sheriff's Office negotiator came on the scene to help, and just after 7 o'clock, the man eventually surrendered peacefully. He faces charges that include disorderly conduct while armed and intimidating a victim while armed.
UW's athletic department says it's gathering information yet this morning after Badgers wide receiver Marcus Allen was arrested during the Mifflin Street block party. Allen faces charges of being armed while intoxicated, but has not yet been formally charged. Nearly 10,000 people attended the block party. 44 were arrested.
In Maple Grove, Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, a crash on I-94 led to a traffic backup here and drivers jumping into action. 2 vehicles were involved. Before emergency services got there, more than a dozen people jumped out of their cars to help those who were caught up in the crash. Troopers say the drivers will survive, and it's unclear what caused it. Well, we are nearly a week away from the first English coronation in nearly 70 years. There will certainly be full pomp and pageantry with this, with the historic St. Edward's chair that was made over 700 years ago. That chair was used for the coronation of King Edward II, whose rule started in 1307. He was the son of the king in the movie Braveheart.
All right, 5 minutes away from a 7 o'clock meteorologist Kelly Slifka on this chilly Monday morning, the first day of May, and we're still talking about some snow. You can see some of this showing up on our radars, indicating some snow here up in Columbia County, maybe headed towards Sun Prairie, mainly rain in Dodge and also Jefferson County to the east. Most of the rain today is going to be from Madison areas to the east, but it's gloomy out there. We've got our sky cam from Edgewater. Windy day as well. Some of those northwest winds at 20, 25 miles per hour. We're starting out near 40. Most of the rain from Madison areas to the east. A little bit of snow mixed in this morning. Gradually starting to wind down as we only get into the upper 40s today. So our first morning forecast, not looking great the next 2 days, but hang tight. It does get better. We are definitely due for some better weather later this week. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but no big storm headed our way. Temperatures well in the 60s to around 70.
Stay with us for an update in about half an hour.